Hello, everybody, and welcome somewhere a little different here in Minecraft. I was realizing something. I play a lot of Skyblock. Like, a lot of Skyblock. The people who play Skyblock can look at this house and tell you I play a lot of Skyblock. A lot of Skyblock. And I haven't done any of it for the channel yet. And we're not going to do it in this world. This world is going to remain a, solo experience for me, but I figured I'd show you guys around here before starting somewhere new. I'm still working on expanding the island. I have to get more gravel to make more coarse dirt to make more dirt, because dirt duping, but we'll get there. For now, this is sort of the interior of this lovely brick colonial house. The upstairs has 2 bedrooms. This one doesn't have anything in it, but they're both all set up. And then up here on the upper floor, my plan eventually is to turn this into a storage area. Not a whole lot to say about the inside of the house yet, but I think that the house itself speaks volumes. Obviously, it's made out of spruce wood. The only way to get spruce wood was to wait for wandering traders. It's made out of bricks, which comes from villager trades from way over there. And quartz, which comes from a little combination of villager trading and piglin bartering. I'll show you my hand start piglin farm in just a second here. Gotta go grab some food first. All of my major pathways have soul sand under them, so that I can get around pretty quick when I need to. Nothing too useful in there. Okay. Over here, we've got little egg production up, so that I can at some point start myself a chicken cooker, but I have to get dripstone to get more lava first. Speaking of which, currently my one lava block, or my one lava source is right here in the iron farm, which has an auto crafting system off the back, which is turning the, what do you call them, flowers into bone meal through a composter, and the iron into blocks. And then way out this direction to keep it separate from my, what do you call it? Villager breeder. Or to keep it separate from my iron farm, I have my villager breeder here. Yeah, which already has a new friend in it. And up here we'll kinda take a sneaky peek up over into the back here. We just have pretty normal breeder. We've got a farmer and a unjobbed villager. When they have kids, their kids try to cross the trapdoors here, end up falling down into the water channel where they get pushed along. The children are able to pass through underneath here. So if we end up having too many build up, they will get stuck in there, but there's an easy solution for that, which is when I don't need villagers, I just let them go. And I don't need villagers right now. We have our sugarcane farm, just continuously producing one nearby. Obviously the big mob grinder, which has a lever leading to some redstone lamps in the roof, so we can turn it off when we're not using it. Once again, this pathway also has the soul sand beneath it, so we can use our soul speed 3 and get around pretty quick. And the plan is definitely at some point to much further expand our villager trading hall, but, you know, eventually problems. I started focusing on the house and really stopped focusing too much on progress markers. Because once you hit a certain point... Oh, I left this thing running. Okay, now that it's turned off, we should start seeing a little bit less coming out of here. Ah, come over here. There you go. And then, of course, we've got hoppers under this, which lead into a storage barrel here, and we get a lot of zombie heads out of this thing. And by that, I mean we get a lot of heads out of this. Give it a second. The nether side, we have our hand crank piglin farm, which you start by coming up here and punching these piglins in the boat, which causes these zombie piglins up here to aggro at you. They're still aggro at me from the last time I was here. But the problem is, I'm still working on getting up the magma blocks to replace the flooring up here. Until I can do that, we still get spawns of regular piglins. So occasionally, what I end up having to do is just travel far enough away that they all despawn. This is a spawn box for magma cubes, as is that way over there, which is a much larger one. I've kind of reached the point in this world where even if I was to just jump off the ledge right now, I wouldn't actually lose anything. So, oftentimes, but not always, I'll run out here to get rid of the piglins up at the top of the farm there, and end up having a good number of magma cubes in here. Not the case this time, unfortunately. I'm sure if I was to explore around long enough, I could probably find a basalt delta and make a much more efficient magma cube farm, but we'll get there when we get there. And then that was the original spawn portal. I built a new one up here because, well, I'm pretty good on obsidian. Blackstone I use for the house. Gravel I have a bunch of, so I can hypothetically go make more dirt now. I've got more Soul Speed 3 books in case I do hurl myself off the edge. Plus, can always get more. Because we just have this lovely fellow here to take our money. So, that is our nether. We've got quite a bit of real progress stuff here, fortunately. Get rid of that guy. And these guys. I just don't like them hanging around. Alright. All it takes is one bad day with one bad creeper. So yeah, that's where I'm at in my non-recording Skyblock world. And I've had a ton of fun with it. I've got, you know, this was the original platform. I had started... should be able to find it. Yeah, right there. So there's the original bedrock block from the island. So the layer below where I started branching all of these paths off of is actually lower than the original island. I used water to drop down and build out on those. And then the house itself I built up on these stilts quite a bit above the island. And the roof up there was just originally constructed to prevent getting the giant oak trees, because they're just a pain to deal with. So, this is the cobblestone generator. At the moment, well, technically smoothstone generator. So if I had... The lava goes up into the, oh, come on. Up into the top up here in this little groove channel. So if I had Silk Touch, I could get Smooth Stone by using this thing instead of Cobblestone. But eventually, the plan is to have a full terraformed island up here. Eventually. You know, it's a time-consuming project, but I think we are going to start a single-player Skyblock world to record in, and we're going to start from the beginning. We're going to say goodbye to all of this. And start fresh. So without any further ado, let's just do it. Goodbye, my island. Ooh. Oh, man, that was a little rough. Okay. We are on a brand new Skyblock. We're going to leave those there for now. Mostly because I can't do much with them until I have some tools and stuff anyways, and I've got some space clearing to do, and the last thing that I would want would be to take those with me into the abyss if I fall off. Alright. We've got wood. What on earth am I doing? I just woke up, if you couldn't tell. All I did there was waste materials. Okay. Just gonna start expanding out a little bit around our tree here. 2, 3. Because I don't need tools, I just need to make sure I don't lose a sapling. Beauty. Alright. And then we can start moving a bunch of this dirt down. We want to leave one grass block up here for the grass to spread down, though, because, well, if we get rid of our grass, we'll never get it again. Because Skyblock. Okay. And as much as possible, we don't want to waste any of our dirt, because we have a very strictly limited supply. Until we can get to the Nether and start piglin bartering, at least. And there is our bedrock block. Hello, old friend. This is the original Skyblock that's now been taken down. I've kept this world save because I start new worlds in it all the time. It's a shame that it got taken down. It's a shame that the, well, trademark suit went the way it did. But for me, at least, this is always going to be the true Skyblock. If we don't get a sapling, this might be a very short Skyblock experience. Huh. Well, I think you guys know what that means. Goodbye, Skyblock! Ah! We're back. Alright. Very easy. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. Just give me a sapling. That's all I want. That's all I need to get my Skyblock Empire started. Alright, let's do this correctly this time. I could just pretend that that first time never happened, but I think it's funny, so we're going to leave it in. Okay. No, wrong height. How dare. Get. Alright, this time we're just going to immediately start breaking leaves. Gotta give me a sapling, right? What the heck is going on? Interesting. Alright, trying this again. I swear if they've changed something in the background, like, oh, you cannot get saplings from oak trees that are oak leaves that are placed by a player anymore, or something like that. We're gonna have words. Because what are the odds of that happening twice? You know? Sure. This is the one, guys. This is the one. It's kind of like playing Elder Scrolls Arena, where there's just a non-zero chance that you're not allowed to escape the tutorial. It's just that. Oh man. One more layer, one more layer. Perfect. Not just one, but 2 saplings. I have been blessed by the tree. Alright. Same deal as before. We're going to start digging down. We're going to leave... I think we're going to leave this grass block for now. Let the grass spread downward on our island. Within the next day or two, Minecraft days-wise, we're going to need to get a roof up. Partially to prevent this from growing too tall, and partially because phantoms. We need to protect our heads from the sky rats. Phantoms voted the most annoying mob in Minecraft, time and time again. For me, the most annoying mob in Minecraft is either A, the Wandering Trader, unless we're here in a Skyblock world, or B, magma cubes. I hate magma cubes. I love them sometimes. If I want to make a froglight farm, we can be friends. But given my nether tunnel experiences with magma cubes recently, I think that I would rather hold off on any kind of friendship extensive with them. Okay. We've dug down. Now comes the fun part. We're going to start shoring up around here with these. And slowly, one at a time so we don't lose them, remove most of our dirt. We want to keep enough of a patch to preserve the grass down here, which will probably be these 2 blocks, I'm going to be honest. Beyond that, it's going to get removed and replaced, so that we can eventually use the grass elsewhere. We do temporarily need to use the grass here, though, I'm sorry, not the grass, the dirt here, to make a cobblestone generator, but I want to have a platform beneath it set up first, just to be sure that I don't lose any of my dirt into the void. So now comes the most fun part of Skyblock, the waiting. And wondering, when will my life begin? I'm kidding. It's always a little bit of a time sink on the first day or two, just waiting for trees to grow. It does get faster as you go, but you also get more grindy progression things to do. So it's not necessarily that one task becomes faster, it's just that you have more tasks to do. Yeah. And I don't think I want to try and grab that one right now. Okay. So, what I am going to do is, I'm not going to make you guys wait around for it. I'm going to stand under my crafting table, which is technically a roof. Technically. And let some time pass. Probably in the form of a little bit of a time lapse for you guys through, what do you call it? Flashback, unless Flashback is still throwing a fit. It was throwing a fit the last time I did anything. And I will see you guys back here when we have a second tree and an opportunity to make a little more progress. Welcome back. We have grass spread and a tree, which means we're ready to continue. Hopefully, we'll find out together later. Flashback decides not to be a pain, and we can get a good time lapse of me just standing underneath a crafting bench all night. We'll see. But with that, and with grass now grown, we can bring this down. And then we are going to our crafting bench. Get more slabs. It's all slabs from here. And we went 3 out, so 3... 3. There we go. Now we have a nice square for that. And a crawl space down here for whatever that's worth. Okay. Where do I want to leave my grass, actually? I might be okay just leaving the grass patch here. No, I think I want it exposed to the sun. I think I'm going to leave this strip, these 3 here, as grass. The rest of it, we're going to work on replacing, but not immediately. I need to build out a platform to get a cobblestone generator on, so that after the next tree grows, we can start getting some stone. Gotta love a good early game in Skyblock. There's so much to do, but also so much time that's just gonna be spent waiting. So I should be able to just from over here. Whoop, over. Perfect. And let's see. So fire will spread from a source to out, so we should be good there. Should be good there. Might need to move the crafting bench. Or I could just put it down this end and put the water at this end. That actually makes more sense. We're going to do that. I'm being a dingus. Let's see. So if we do water there, we want it to flow one and then drop down. Sorry, half slab. Oh, it didn't go into the void. I was going to say into the void with you. Because we just want to make sure there's a 0% chance of our water hitting our... Ooh, actually... Thinking of this in reverse, aren't I? Hold on. Let's just expand this out by one. So I can always expand the platform below. Do not want to lose any dirt. We cannot replace it for quite some time. Everything else, definitely replaceable. Okay, so. That. And then fire will spread 5 blocks up from the source as well. So, we just need to make sure to not put a roof over this. And we should be alright. So. That right there. Put this in my hand. And wait. Patiently. Only one sapling this time. Okay, that's all right. Okay. I'll be back in just 1 second, guys. I gotta deal with something real quick. Alright, sorry about that, guys. IRL stuff being IRL stuff. There we go. We should be able to do that. Beautiful. Okay. And we don't have enough for a pick because I turned everything into slabs. So, we're going to hang out for just a couple more minutes. Start expanding the tree farm this way over time so we can get more trees in with some of our precious, precious dirt. Speaking of our precious, precious dirt and our precious, precious bucket, get those put away. Everything else is relatively replaceable. That bucket is not. And speaking of having a roof in place, I do. So I'm going to hang out here under my little roof here again. And, yeah, I will get back with you guys in just a couple minutes when this night passes and hopefully we have a new tree. I'll see you then. And we are back, and we have a tree, and we have rain. And no matter how much Alanis Morissette might want you to believe it, there's nothing ironic about rain on a wedding day. That's not irony. Just in time to not be able to do anything because the sky rats are going to come out. Am I on day 3? I think this is night 3, yeah. I think this is technically the first night we can get sky rats. Come on, there we go. Beautiful. 2 saplings even. We plant 1. We store 1. We hide. And we craft. It's all gonna get turned anyways. Okay. Get our first pick. And some more slabs. I am going to work through the night to replace some of this stuff. And then maybe expand that platform if I can get around to it. And I will see you guys on the morning side. Alright, so we got the platform expanded out. And I was wrong, it's tomorrow night we're going to start getting phantoms, not tonight. We are safe a moment longer. So I'm getting some stone together. Ideally, the goal is to make a stone pick, and then to replace the material here on the cobblestone generator from dirt to cobblestone. And then at the very bare minimum, we have something we're able to do while we're waiting for trees to grow. Like that one. I usually play a little cautiously at the start of a new Skyblock world, just because, well, certain mistakes in specific, like taking your lava with you, can just end your play. That's pretty much the one irreplaceable thing. I mean, eventually, wait long enough, you'll get a wandering trader with a water bucket. It's not ideal, but it's doable. But losing the lava is just a death sentence. Getting some dripstone and more lava is question best. I'm pretty sure Wandering Trader sells dripstone. I might be wrong. I'll have to double check myself on that one. But this is what I'm going to be doing for a little while. All in the name of progression. Figure once this pick breaks, I'll grab what I've got and at least replace the generator. We're going to be as smart about it as possible. Which is, you know, a little bit of a struggle for me, but we'll try. Which, there we go. Grab our bucket. Bucket or lava. Lava bucket into chest. Chest somehow doesn't burn. We don't question it. We do not take Notch Almighty for granted. Anyways. That, and these two back. That. This side should be done. Double check myself as the sun rises here. Got the spot where I stand and break cobblestone. This entire bit is done. We're gonna put away that. Alright, and then the next step is to put the lava back, pick up the water, do the same thing. Beauty. I'm gonna come down here for this. We want to avoid losing any of our dirt if we can. With the understanding that, of course, dirt is in fact replaceable in Skyblock. It may take a little while, but it is replaceable. Beautiful, and then we just do the upper blocks. Just like that. We now have a cobblestone generator. Cobblestone. And we are going to slab off the top, just to make sure that mobs can't spawn up here, because we have no light at the moment other than the lava source there. It is our only light source currently. And I just really don't want anything spawning. And now that should be back online. And I didn't leave myself materials to make a new pick. What? Why do I do this to myself? I get so zoned in on one thing, and then I just forget about other really important stuff. That's alright. Once this tree grows, we will be able to get the next pick made. It's going to be another wood pick until we get done with that. Then I can start making some spare tools to store in the chest. And I can start thinking about getting a roof up on this place. Actually, there's one other thing I should do. I should replace the block directly under this with a cobblestone wall. That'll just increase the odds of keeping that. There's a couple of upgrades I can make to make this a little bit of a less basic cobblestone generator. And we will eventually. But oop. Moved my mouse away too quickly. Anyways. That is future project stuff. We will be doing it. We will get this upgraded to a better farm in a better location. Eventually, we will get our sand and our extra materials from over there. Soonish. It's just going to be a big half-slab pathway all the way down to make sure nothing can spawn on it. And then all we have to do is touch one of those sand blocks for the entire thing to fall. But I think we're in a pretty good place progress-wise to call this one for the episode. So, I'm going to end it here. And in the next one, we're going to pick right back up with, well, more of the same for a little while. It's going to look like a normal Skyblock world up until the point that I can get a mob farm made. And then we're going to cure a villager, or 2 villagers technically, and start getting some villager trading on the run. And then pick something absolutely unhinged we can build, just like last time. As much as possible, I would like to make my Skyblock world not look like a Skyblock. Because it makes me suffer. So, I'm going to think a little bit about what kind of blocks I might be able to use, what kind of build style. But you'll get to find out a little bit about that in coming episodes. For now, guys, I'm moving around as if I have anywhere to go. I really don't. For now, thanks so much for coming along on the adventure, guys. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!